So now we are going into how to sketch graph. That means method of sketching graph, which consists of three methods: negative or positive sign. Model 2 is a translation of x-axis and y-axis. Now we start with model 1. What is it means by positive and negative sign? We are only going to take one case, that will be y equals to x squared graph. So y equals to x squared graph will be looking like this. So this is y equals to x squared graph. Okay, this is equals to y equals to x squared graph, which can be, this is called as a standard graph. Now we are going into the first question, which has a negative sign here. Negative means opposite of this, or negative means reflection on x-axis. This is called, this negative means reflections on x-axis. That means the graph will be looking the other way around. That means the graph will be look like this. So this is a call y equals to negative x graph, negative x squared graph, and the shape will be like this. Second graph, y equals to negative 3x squared. Now the 3 is actually talking about the size of the graph. That means he will be bigger than the actual one. That means more gradient. But unfortunately, we will never consider the 3. So you're seeing the 3, but you can actually not seeing it. So what is the more important here is the negative. That means it's called a negative x squared graph again. That means this is the opposite of the x squared graph. Therefore, it will be looking like this again. The third example is y equals to 4x squared. The 4 indicates a positive value. Therefore, this is actually follow the exact shape as this. So the graph will be this form, which is passes through the origin. Okay, 8.3x squared. The 8.3x squared is still a positive value. That means it's a positive graph of the x squared. Therefore, the shape will be like this. The fifth is y equals to negative 5x squared. The negative indicate opposite. Therefore, the graph will be reflections on the x-axis. The graph will be looking like this. 12, y equals to 12x squared is actually positive graph. Therefore, the graph will look like this. So all students should know how to draw this graph. Either it is in a positive graph or negative graph. If it is negative graph, it means reflection on y-axis. So the student should identify whether it is a positive or negative graph, and that's all for Model 1.